Hey Trekkies, welcome back to another video here on TXT Track Time. Please remember to like the video and also subscribe to the channel. So I have some early results here for you from the Astana indoor meeting in Kazakhstan, where we had quite a few Jamaicans take part. Now this is a World Indoor Tour Gold meeting, Trekkies, and yeah, we turned up and we laid down some times. So to get things started, we're going to start with the men's and the women's 60 meters. Now for the men, we had Rohan Watson representing Jamaica in this event. In round one in the heat, he ran in heat one and he placed fourth, running 6.69 seconds. To the finals, he went and he placed fifth overall, running a time of 6.65 seconds, which is a personal best for Rohan Watson on the indoor circuit. However, taking the win and first place from the United States of America was Demek Kemp. He ran 6.55 seconds. In second place was Shuhei Tada from Japan. He ran 6.58 seconds. And in third place from Japan as well was Akihiro Hagashida. He ran 6.59 seconds. So the Japanese on the 60 meters definitely turned up and showed out and clocked very good performances, as well as the United States athlete taking the win. Now for Rohan Watson, it was a good performance for him, in my opinion, on the indoor circuit. I particularly like Rohan Watson's technique, even though he looks particularly short, right? And yes, I know I am short, so I shouldn't be calling people short, but he definitely, for me, runs tall. So definitely like what I'm seeing from Rohan Watson, and he can only go from strength to strength from here. Now, check is moving on over to the women's 60 meters. Now, this was a very, very interesting race. We had quite a few Jamaicans line up here, taken to the track to see what they will be able to do against what you would consider indoor specialists. Now we had the likes of Natasha Morrison line up here. We also had the likes of Tina Clayton line up. We had the likes of Remona BURCHELL, and we also had the likes of Christania Williams. So we were four strong in the women's 60 meters. Now taking to heat one, we had Christania Williams place fourth in this race, running 7.34 seconds. And in sixth place was Natasha Morrison, running 7.40 seconds. Unfortunately, based on the times and the placings, they were not able to make it into the finals. Our so track is in heat two. This is where we had Tina Clayton line up, as well as Remona BURCHELL. However, I do find the times in this race very, very interesting because they have Tina Clayton taking the win. However, the time is 7.26 seconds. And you're going to hear why it's interesting, because right behind her, her training partner, Anthonique ran 7.25 seconds for a second. So that's very, very interesting. And in third place was Alexandra BURGHARDT. She ran 7.25 seconds. And Alexandra BURGHARDT is from Germany. So track is, those times I'm assuming are probably 7.25 dead heat race, right? But it is what it is. This is what's on World Athletics, so I'm not sure where the error is based on the times. Nevertheless, all of these athletes made it through, including Remona BURCHELL, who placed fifth in this heat, running 7.33 seconds. So to the finals we went, and we had two Jamaican representatives here. Now track is walking away with the win, however, was Anthonique Strachan, running a phenomenal track is 7.08 seconds. Wow, 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 wow. Fantastic performance from Anthonique Strachan, 100%. Now in second, child, I'm going to struggle with this name, was Magdalena from Poland, and she ran 7.10 seconds. And also in third place was Fashihi, and she's from Ireland, and she ran 7.10 seconds as well. Tina Clayton placed fifth, and she ran 7.15 seconds, and Remona BURCHELL ran 7.23 seconds for eighth place. Now, trackies, as it relates to Anthonique Strachan, massive, massive personal best. I have been watching her last season, and she definitely has been getting better and better. Actually, from 2022, you could see the improvements, drastic improvements in her times over the women's 100 meters. And I thought 2023 would be her year to drop something even more phenomenal. It was going good, but towards the end of the year, it filtered out for her. So definitely seeing her come out this strong in 2024 gives me a good sign that Anthonique Strachan is definitely ready to set a new personal best this year. And I'm not gonna lie, Trackies, based on the performances she did last year, she looked better than Natasha Morrison leading into the World Championships. So I would say we could possibly get a low 10-8 from Anthonique Strachan this season. Watch out for her. Now, as it relates to Tina Clayton, strong performance from her as well. 7.15 seconds, a new personal best as well in this particular race. It's a 60 meters. It pretty much starts and ends very quickly. And if your start doesn't start, then you will get left behind. And I feel as though in this particular race, her start was not as strong, and as such, she placed down the field, but still a solid run from Tina Clayton. And I'm very excited to see how these athletes will go on from these times in the 2024 season, especially these young guns, the Tina Claytons. I'm excited to see what she'll be able to do as she progresses through the year. As for Natasha Morrison, Trackies, yes, I know she did not make the finals, and yes, I do know also that her time wasn't particularly fast. However, it's still early days yet, so I will not pass any early judgments based on these first few races. Why, Trackies? Because I vividly remember a certain Natasha Morrison last season also not looking so good. As a matter of fact, she wasn't looking good even leading into our national championships, yet she still turned up and still qualified for the World Championship team individually to represent Jamaica. And at the end of the year, don't forget, she also ran 10.85 seconds for a new personal best. So I'm not passing any early judgments for, Natasha Morrison. Maybe she's one of those athletes that get going slower than others and don't necessarily come out firing, but at the opportune moment, they definitely turn up ready. So with that said, I'm still watching, still waiting to see her phenomenal performances for this season. Nothing has changed in my mind as it relates to the drive that I see in her going forward. So I'm definitely still excited to see her performances. All right, so Trackies, you guys sound off in the comment section now and let me know your thoughts. One, we have Anthonique Strachan coming out here and sending a signal, sending a warning that Bahamas has returned to the party. We're going to see some more of those golden girls. Let me know, what do you think? Were you looking out for Anthonique Strachan last season? Were you kind of disappointed slightly with her performance towards the end of the year? And are you expecting much better from her this season, especially going based on just the start? The start is strong. We can't wait to see the finish. Now, Chuck, is also Tina Clayton. What do you make about her performance as well in the 60-meter race? I believe it was a strong performance. You all tell me what you think. Definitely she needs to work on her start, though. When it comes to the 60 meters, if you don't get going, you will definitely get left behind. But it was still a solid run from her because she came back towards the end of the race and was able to place fifth. A solid performance from her. And of course, Remona BURCHELL, just to start as well, 7.23. Not a too disappointing run. Definitely expecting more from her as we progress, and especially considering that Remona BURCHELL is also one of those powerhouse NCAA athletes over the 60-meter distance back in her day. So definitely she has it in her. Can't wait to see what she does as the season progresses. As I said though, sound off, like the video and subscribe. I will catch you in the next one. Bye.